want to read the Sarah J. Maas books, but you have no idea where to start.
It's called A Court of Thorn and Roses.
Okay, let's talk about it. This is a review of A Court of Thorns and Roses by a
Whatever. Tonight. It's just a dream.
Hello, Farah, darling.
It's time! It's finally time, guys. It's finally time for me to read BookTok's most popular series, A Court of Thorns and Roses. I'm a little nervous going into this, mostly because I've never gone into a book knowing so much about it. Like, I don't know, like, that many spoilers, but I know the main characters. I know the characters people love, because there's no way I can avoid that on TikTok. If you get book content, there's no way you can avoid it. I'm sorry. So I don't know plot points, but I know characters. I know, like, I think there's a love triangle. So I know this is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. I know the second one's the best one, or everyone's favorite. But I still want to read it. I have to. I want to get into the Sarah J. Maasiverse. And I really want to read Throne of Glass. If I'm being honest, I just want to read Throne of Glass. But people told me I need to read this first. The amount of hype this book has, it better be good. And I'm going to read... No matter how I feel about this book, I will read on in the series, because I know that a first book is not the best way to judge a series. Like, I'm going to read Eglis, Akamoth, Akawar. Actually, I'm going to read all of them, because I bought them all. So, they're all getting read. I do also have this on my Kindle, so I might be switching back and forth. And, yeah, we're just going to see how it goes. I'm on this part of chapter 4. And why is it kind of sad? Like, why am I low-key attached already and it's chapter 4? I should not be attached already. Okay, I'm only on chapter 8. I've been really sucking with reading this. But can we just talk about this curse or disease, whatever the fuck it is, that, like, causes them to, like, be stuck wearing masks because it struck at a masquerade? This is ridiculous. Like, I don't care. Hopefully it makes more sense, or not even more sense, but, like, gets more intense. Because right now, I'm like, huh? Hi guys. I'm here to update you on ACOTAR. I've only read on my Kindle. I haven't read anything physical, but I think I'm about 60% through. I'm really liking it, honestly. I'm eating it up. I'm not gonna lie, about like 35% the way through, it was like, I liked it, like I was enjoying, but like I didn't ever feel the need to pick it up. Like anytime I read, I was like, oh, this is really good, I'm enjoying, and then I would be done for the time being, and then I would not I wouldn't have the drive to go and grab it, like get off work and like, oh my god, I need to read, or like be bummed when I had to put it down. You know what I mean? But I will say, maybe like 40%, 45% through, it started getting me. It started grasping me good. I just met Rezand. I don't know how to say his name. And everyone loves him. I know that. Why? I don't want to say anything spoiler, but why? I'm sure, like, I know I'm 60% through the first book. I'm sure there's a lot. There's a lot of why. But, like, he's taking away everything that I love. He's taking me away from everything that I love. What the fuck is his issue? What the fuck is his issue? I was so excited whenever they were like, oh, revealed that was Rezand. Or that's Rezand. I was like, I met him. I met him and I didn't even know. And then he's the reason that all that happened. All that? Rezand? Why'd you do that? But yeah, I'm really enjoying, now that I'm like feeling it, I'm probably gonna finish quickly. I'll do some more updates when I have something else to say. Okay guys, for like the rest of this video in the montages, you're gonna see me with my Kindle stand and my Kindle remote clicker. And I just wanna say, this is the best investment you will ever make. Go and buy one on Amazon right now. Enjoy. Guys, I found out everything now. Chapter 33. Chapter 32 gave me all the tea. Which makes sense. I know it's a video-based retelling. Like, a lot of it makes sense. But, like, it's still... it's good. Guys, I can see how we made like reset now. I can see it. Stupid fucking bitch. I finished, guys. Oh my god. I'm gonna get looking fine, and then I'll recap. We're back. It's been a few hours. By a few hours, I mean I worked, came home, showered. Time to recap ACOTAR. Okay, honestly, I really enjoyed it. I will say it took me about like 35%, 40% to really be invested and want to pick it up, which was kind of bumming. But as soon as I got like the 40% mark, I started to really eat it up. I started to eat it up. I really started to like it. I really like the romance in here. It's hard for me, though. It's so hard going into this knowing a decent amount about it. Because I feel like I had perceived notions of all the characters. And I couldn't really live in it and have like my own reactions to them. Which was kind of bumming. But, like, with all like that aside, I still really enjoyed it. I am going to be rating it I think a 3.75. Because it's not a 4, but it's like better than a 3 and better than a 3.5. So we're going to go 3.75. If you think that's annoying, I don't really care. I am excited to read the rest of the series. I know at the beginning of this video I said, okay, I'm going to read the rest of the series no matter what. Because I know people say it gets way better after this. But like, I think this is a good book. It's a good lead on to the rest of the series, I think. I'm really excited to read the rest. I will say Feyre kind of annoyed me at the end. There was just a couple things that she was like saying, and I was like, girl, you just went through all this and this is what you're fucking worried about right now? Like, you're really worried about that? Like, that was a bit obnoxious. But like, for the most part throughout the whole book, I think she was a really great female main character. She was badass the whole time. She sticks up for what she fucking likes and loves and wants. And she doesn't want anybody to tell her otherwise. But I was eating it up. The romance is really good. I'm trying to think. What else is there to say? Oh! The riddle! Should I talk about the riddle? There is a riddle that like kind of like is the big like you need to figure this out type thing in this book. And I think a lot of people on TikTok are like, how did she not think of that? Like, that was the easiest riddle ever. First of all, it was kind of hard. I don't know if I just suck at riddles, but it was kind of hard. And it's so long, and she didn't even write it down. She had to memorize that. Yeah, right. I forgot it in like 4 pages. Ridiculous. But, and you have to think about what she's going through. Like, how is she supposed to remember that in those conditions? But, the answer, I didn't get it right away. I did, like, thinking about it, I was like, oh, what if it's this? Like, LOL, that would be stupid. What if it's some stupid thing like this? And then that was the answer. So, I did get it, but I wouldn't say, like, I didn't think that was it, if I'm being completely honest. Thank you guys so much for watching my second reading vlog. I do know this one I put new videos every week-ish. I know it took longer than that. I think this is like 3 weeks, maybe. But, to be fair, I've just been really busy with work and holiday season. It's crazy. And like, it takes me a minute to get through the book. Like, I can't upload a video if there's no fucking book to read that I finished reading. I'm trying to decide if I want to vlog myself reading the rest of the series. I don't think I'm gonna do dedicated videos to each of them, but I might make a compilation vlog of the rest of the series, because I don't think it's necessary to do a whole video for each book. But we'll see how I'm doing. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, do all the bullshit. And I will see you in the next video. Bye! # ACOTAR forever.